Okay, so it is Tuesday and it is my check-in day. It is also a day before my little vacation. We are going to a wedding, and so we are getting prepared for this trip. And so I'll be checking in to see if there's any recommendations while I'm out on vacation for a few days. And then I am going to take my pictures, my weight, measurements, and check in.
Hey Viviana, happy Tuesday. And it looks like we're getting back to normal after being a little bit sick. And it looks like you have a trip to Merida for a wedding, Thursday to Monday. Recommendations for training and nutrition. So generally, here's my recommendations. If you're going on a trip for a wedding, I want you to be present for everybody that's there. And I don't want you to have any regrets thinking like I have to get my workouts in. However, what I typically find is that most events you can, eat intelligently. Even if you don't weigh everything and track everything, you can estimate in your head, focus on higher protein sources, get a lot of steps during the day. And if there is a gym and you want to train, find something that's either early in the day or at a time when it's not going to be inconvenient for anybody else. But again, this is up to you and your judgment on, what you should be doing at a wedding. I think for the most part, I want you to get out of this trip what you need to get out of it. If you feel like this trip is best served by you hitting your macros and going to the gym, great. But if you also feel like, hey, I need to be present, I need to go out, I need to even have a drink, whatever it might be, please don't hesitate. I don't want you to have any regrets. We're not in prep. And this is a perfect time for you to kind of exercise your skills with nutrition. You know what's in food now. You've tracked long enough. You can actually, without tracking, estimate very closely. But I also want you to be present and enjoy and yeah. So we're absolutely going to stick with the natural shows. But for this week, we're not going to make any changes. Yeah. I'm loving that you're healthy, loving that you're eating so well, and I'm loving that you're feeling, your body composition is so good. So well done this week, Viviana. All right.
Okay, so we are going on a trip for a wedding, and I did not bring my scale to weigh my food or myself. So we're at the airport and we'll see how it goes. It is delicious. These are, trying everything, their specialty. And what am I trying? What is this? This is queso relleno. Everything is so good.
En las calles de Merida, la ciudad blanca, se escuchan risas y guitarra franca. El folclore y la cultura bailan sin parar, bajo la luna que nos invita a soñar.
So we are here at the plaza because they told us that on Thursdays they do this show where they will have like all the traditions of the dancing and everything here. So we're waiting for it to start, and I'm super excited because anything that has to do with dancing and traditions, I get super excited. So we're here waiting.
Mujer consentida, por eso elevo mi voz, bendiciendo tu nombre, pidiéndote amor.
Just finished eating at La Libertad. It was awesome. Loved it. And now their coffee is great, by the way, but we're gonna go and try to find some real good coffee. Since you guys know we love coffee, so we're gonna try to find the best coffee in Merida.
Les voy a explicar, chicas. Hoy van a aprender, ¿conocen nuestra cultura yucateca? ¿Conocen la música yucateca? Los gustos musicales. Hoy van a aprender de los gustos musicales, de lo que es... ¡Eso! ¡Ahí está el aplauso! ¡Con las palmas, suéltalo! ¡Échale, échale, échale, échale! ¡Sol, sol, sol, sol! ¡Y échale raza! Sacó la rivalidad eso. ¡Sube, señorita!
Ahora sí. Sí. Dale, ve. get ready for my sister's wedding.
Muchísimas felicidades, ya se cambiaron los novios. Y ya es hora que nos vayamos, muchachos. Ya es hora, ya. Pero no podemos ir sin antes cantarles una. El mariachi loco quiere bailar, el mariachi loco quiere bailar. Quiere bailar el mariachi loco, quiere bailar el mariachi loco.
Okay, so we need some stuff for the brunch, and look at me all dressed up and here at the store. Looks like a Sam's.
There we go.
Quiere que te acuerdes de la canción de ahorita nacemos. Muchachos, ¿y ustedes? ¿Por qué están alejados de nosotros?
¿Cuándo lo comes? Dale.
No, es que lo estaba recording. En verdad que sí saben bueno, no estoy echando mentiras. Okay, everybody, so it was a crazy week. So this past week I checked in and I let my coach know that I was going to my sister's wedding, and so just to kind of have an idea of recommendations and things like that. But obviously we know, or at least I do, that if you're not on prep, then with years and years of tracking and training, you have an idea of how to eat, how much you're eating, And of course, if you've trained for years and years, you know that if you want to, you can train. If you feel like it, it's okay. And if you're on vacation, or like me, in an event, a family event, and you can't train or you choose not to, that it is okay. And so, so I checked in, and then you heard the recommendations, and then we left to Merida, Yucatan for my sister's wedding. And so I shared with you a little bit of, the tours and the family events and my sister's wedding events, right? Now, I tried to share a lot of my meals or what I was eating, because you all can see, there's so many different type of competitors and athletes that, choose to take their food when they travel, prep. Everybody does something different, right? And then I do the same when I need to, when I have to. This was a long weekend. It was not my, yes, it was a vacation, but mainly it was an event, family event. And so there was a lot of spending time with my parents. My parents are divorced, so I don't see them as often, and they don't live in town with me in Austin, Texas. So I was very, happy to have them both. I got to spend time with them, take them out and just enjoy them, which that made me very happy. But because there was all these events scheduled for my sister, the rehearsal, the cocktail party, the wedding, and then the brunch, and all these events going on, it's hard to do your own thing when there's scheduled events. And I was hoping that one, we can get to see my parents and spend quality time with them, and of course get to enjoy Merida Yucatan. Since I'm there, might as well get a tour, get to learn about it. So we did. And again, going back to the food, I try to share that so that you can see that it is okay for athletes, depending on the season that they're in or what's going on with their competition prep. But I choose to eat. I did not weigh my food at all. I didn't even take my scale to weigh myself either. And I tried all the foods that, the traditional foods there, because I wanted to try them, and I wanted to also spend time with my family. So, we want to make sure that the focus is not the food, and it is the event and the time that you're having with your family. But also when you're going to another country, or you're going on a vacation and there's traditional foods, it is nice, to get to learn from the culture and the foods and things like that, which is what I did. Now, of course, it wouldn't be Viviana tragedias. Like I've said it before, Viviana tragedies. Something happens to me all the time. We got a delayed flight, and then we missed our connecting flight. So my husband got sick, which a lot of the people at the party were mentioned that they were starting to feel sick. But we left, and my sister continued, her festivities with the family, and we came back. And so at the airport, my husband started to feel sick, and so he is actually sick at the moment. We just got back, and so I haven't felt, I don't feel 100%, but I also feel that it's because of the whole trip, being tired. But I don't have a temperature. I'm not, congested,
throwing up or anything like that, which he has all the flu symptoms. So let's hope that I don't get it, and so that I can go to work. But anyways, I am, like always, ready to start my routine. Routine is absolutely what I miss when I'm out and about, and it is a lot of fun. I'm sure you all can also agree that when you go on vacation, it's like wonderful, but then you also feel great when you come back home. So I am going to share with you my updates, and next week if there is any changes. But as of now, I am going back to my routine. No changes. I am going to, meal prep, train, do the same amount of cardio, and do the same amount of macros, everything just getting back on track. And then once I check in, we'll see what my feedback is. Okay, and so thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.